Good afternoon. Every year, my husband and I take an annual Smithsonian trip to D.C., Washington, D.C. We love it when we get a chance to find a place that's close to a metro station. Our purpose for going to D.C. is we are on a Smithsonian quest, and for the last several years, we go there to check off the various museums in that area. So if we can find a place that's near a metro station, that's even better. We have stayed in hotels where we drove to the metro station at the end of the line and made our trek in. But if we could go to a place where we can walk to the metro station, that's all the better. And this location, we think we found our place. It's called the Club Wyndham Old Town Alexandria Resort. The metro station is across the street, so we can see it, hear it, and it's wonderful. This location has 1, 2, or 3 bedroom suites with full kitchens, and it's surrounded by a very, very walker-friendly neighborhood in Alexandria. The neighborhood has that old town look with cobbled stone roads and red brick houses. It is so comfortable and relaxing there, and you will love that. So other amenities in this particular location, they have a pool table, they got a business center, they have free internet access, concierge services, they have a fitness room, and then they have free guest laundry facilities on each floor. So, and it's free. You just go down there and wash and dry your clothes. So it's wonderful. I love doing that because I like to, usually on the day before we get ready to leave, I like to wash all my clothes so that when we come home, we have a suitcase full of clean clothes instead of all dirty clothes. And then there are a lot of indoor and outdoor lounge spaces in this location. And in the area, this walker-friendly area, there are all kinds of restaurants. And the Potomac River is only a mile away, a little more than a mile away down King Street. Probably like 1 to 1.5 miles at the most, depending on how you want to do that. So, but there's a free King Street trolley you can ride down that way. And on the trip that we just did, we took the trolley down and then we took the trolley back up. After doing that, my husband and I realized, oh man, we could have walked this. So the next time we get a chance to stay at this place, God willing, will enable us to be at this place for another time. We are going to walk down instead of taking a trolley. Maybe we'll walk down, take the trolley back, or, because sometimes you go somewhere and get a little tired and it's like, okay, I'm going to ride back, but we love to walk. So we're looking forward to spending more time in this location and walking more in the entire location. So we had a 2-bedroom suite. So the 1-bedroom suite with the 2 double beds, my dad stayed in that one. One year we had a different location where we had 2 double beds and our grandson stayed in the same room with my father. But this time my father had the whole room. So he used both beds for various reasons. And then we had the 1 king master bedroom with an attached bathroom with a jacuzzi tub, a shower, a large sink area, lots of drawer space in that bathroom and in the bedrooms, and then a separate little toilet space so you can close the door for just to use the toilet. And then we also had a full kitchen. We used that kitchen to cook all our breakfasts and dinners. And then it also has a dishwasher, and lots of empty cupboard kitchen space. So we put our dry goods in that particular area. Everything else was refrigerated. We put in refrigerator. So all the units like this one has silverware, plates, pots, pans, coffee maker, toaster, dish towels, of course the stove refrigerator as you could see, and the dishwasher, and plenty of drawer space for all that stuff too. And there's plenty of counter space, especially in this particular one because we had family over for a Saturday open house, and we had plenty of space where we were able to put 4 boxes of pizza, 1 box of chicken, plates, napkins, and drinks. So there was plenty of space to put all that and not be crowded. Then this particular suite, the 2-bedroom one, sleeps 8 people. So you have the 2 bedrooms I was telling you about, the 2 double beds, our king bed, and then in the living room, in fact, this particular couch you can see right here is a pull-out queen sofa bed. So that's where the 2 other people can stay if you had wanted to have this 2-bedroom for 8 people to sleep in. It's just that the people in the 2 bedrooms have a private section, and then the ones in the living room don't. So then you have to decide whether you're going to put that bed in and out, because you want to use the living room during the day. It's always like in the spaces that I rent, I like to have the space more big enough so that we don't have to tear up the living room. Want the living room to be what it is, a living room, not a bedroom. So then the living room, the 2 bedrooms each have a television. So you get 3 TVs in this particular suite. So that works out real well for if you have enough people where they want to watch something different. You got 3 TVs to watch. Oh man. So then this picture here, the one at the top to the right, is a picture of one of their outdoor spaces that I was mentioning. So that's just one of them, because there's another one on another lower level, which I didn't take a picture of, that has an outdoor space also in the shade. But I sat at this one. That's why I took the picture. I was sitting here. I was waiting for family to come. I said, let me sit out here and wait for them. I could see them come in the roundabout and take them upstairs. So this was so relaxing, just chilling and sitting out here. So I'm looking forward to coming back and just sitting and chilling and relaxing, just for no apparent reason other than to relax. And then in the atrium of the building, just picture on the bottom, on the right, is the atrium looking up, where you could see the rooms. There are 7 floors of rooms, and the rooms wrap around the atrium that way, so you could see the hallways, the railways of all the different floors that are there. So all the doors face out in that darn over, and can look over atrium if you want to open the door and look down. So that was kind of cool, just seeing that. And then what I love about this location is the elevators up to these rooms. In fact, I could see the elevator shaft. The elevator shaft is that, okay, if you look at the picture, you can see the part that has this long thing that I can't even describe it, because if I put the pointer, you can't even see my pointer. But you can figure it out. You can see that shaft is the elevator shaft. So that in order to get into the elevator, to get up to the rooms, you have to use your room key. So if you don't have a room key, you cannot go to any of the floors without that key, unless the concierge pushes the button for you, and then that'd have to be a special reason that he or she would do that. So I love that security. And also the elevator from the parking garage. The parking garage is under the resort, 3 floors of parking there. You have to have a room key to take that elevator from the garage up into the lobby. So that's cool, because then that means nobody can just walk in off the street and come into the lobby or come into the rooms. The only way you can get to the lobby from the street without a room key is, of course, through the front door. But at the front door, there you have the front desk staff and you have the concierge staff sitting there. And that's the only way somebody off the street can come in. And that's where we would all come in at first when we first check in, because we don't have yet a room key. So the best feature I like about this place is the fact that the metro station, like I said, is across the street, literally just across the street. There it is. So we took that all the time to go to all our Smithsonian treks. And that was just fabulous to be able to step outside of the apartment and just jump on a train and go wherever. So you can go anywhere across town. It has nothing to do with just going down into the DC mall. You can go to other sides of the DC area by train. And here you can do that. So that's the best thing that we did. That's why I loved doing the train. So we just parked the car. We didn't move it. The only time we did move the car was to go visit a cousin who lives in a nursing facility. So we had to drive there, because doing the train and the bus would have been a whole bunch of drama. So we just drove there, visited her, and then came back. So that was the only time we took the car out of there and when we left. So the car got a chance to rest after driving there and driving back from Cleveland. So let's just move on to the last part of this, where this is where it's located. And this kind of picture kind of gives you that old world feeling I'm talking about, just a small dash of it. So this place is located on 1757 King Street, Alexandria, Virginia, 22314. Phone number is 703-837-3400. So I hope the next time you're in the DC area that you make this location one of your places to be, just simply because of the train station, the easiest access into town, and it's just that comfortable feeling. It's not overcrowded with people or anything. Even though there's a lot of people there, but it's not like some areas we've been where it's just almost like you was dropped down into the city, because it's just such a friendly walk-in area. So hope you get a chance to go check this place out and enjoy your stay in Washington, D.C. area, but in Alexandria, Virginia.